Peace, love, blessings, and good vibes. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you, subscribers, and hello, visitors. All right, so this is a current events topic video. So I'm going to be discussing current events today. And please forgive me because my throat is a little sore. I'm experiencing the sniffles, but not as much as I was on yesterday. I went to get my hair done and it was raining and it was cold. And I was just miserable with the sneezing and everything. So my hairstylist told me about garlic and honey. And that's one of the natural remedies that you can use for the common cold. And so she had some on hand and she let me get a spoonful of it. It wasn't the best tasting thing, but the honey made it sweet. So, and it gave it that flavor and that texture of it not being so bitter, So I took that, just a spoonful, and it was honey. It was a jar of honey and the garlic, minced garlic. So, to say the least, for a few hours, my nose it wasn't as stopped up and stuffy, but last night and early this morning, I suffered from a lot of stuffiness. So I looked up some remedies and what was good for the sore throat. They said popsicles. So I have a popsicle here. And they also stated nice warm tea. So I've got some tea as well. And what else did they mention? They said in addition to the garlic and honey, um, to help stop the cold in its tracks. What else did they say? Oh, and I also have some soup, so I'll probably eat some of that later on. But yeah, I'm gonna suck on my lollipop. Oh, they also said ice. Ice helps to soothe a sore throat, as well as when I was looking for the grape. I think this is the grape. Where is it? I'm sorry, I'm all off track because I like the cherry as well, but grape is one of my favorites. And that's why I got this box, because of the grape that they had on it. But this is cherry. It's just as good. Oh yeah, and salt water as well. So if you guys have any tips for getting rid of a sore throat, please make sure you leave them in the comment section. I'd appreciate it. And yeah. So yeah, they said gargling with salt water. All right. So lots were going on within the past few days, or within the past few weeks, I should say. And first, I want to start off by saying rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, and to his daughter Gianna, and the other 7 people that lost their lives in the helicopter crash on last Sunday. My condolences to his wife Vanessa and the rest of their children. Um, and since Kobe Bryant's death, it brought out a lot of people. It brought out a lot of negative energy, and people have been going around saying a lot of things that really, at this point in time, aren't really necessary. We had a lot of the suspected racist white supremacists come out and say things and bring up his past about the rape allegations in the past, but that just wasn't the time, and it isn't the time to bring that up and to talk about it, because here's a man who lost his life along with one of his daughters in this tragic incident, and people are just coming out of the woodworks with the ignorance. Let that go. And plus, with the reporter Allison Morris, saying niggers instead of nakers, or what she claimed she was trying to say, nakers, and it came out niggers. Don't believe that for 1 second. I don't believe that that was a mistake. That's just my opinion. I know that there are a lot of black people who are caping for her, saying that they truly do believe that it was a mistake. But I'm sorry, we just have to agree to disagree on that, because I truly believe that she knew exactly what she was saying, and she meant to say what she said. And it is what it is. And that's just how I see it. Um, but nevertheless, it was disrespectful. Um, and we can see how ignorant and how insensitive um, a lot of people are, and a lot of people can be, and not just on the suspected racist white supremacist side, but also within my community, the Black community. We've had people talking real greasy about Kobe Bryant, and at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter whether or not you like the man, whether or not you were a fan. At this point, that is completely irrelevant, in my opinion. Right now, it's just time to respect the dead, you know, um, and just have some intelligence and some tact about that. Um, so, a lot of people in the Black community are saying a lot of negative things, and you know what? And it's cool. Well, it's not cool, but you know, it's one thing to have your opinion, and it's another thing to have an opinion that is just so disrespectful. If you feel that way, then just keep that to yourself. Um, so at the time I run around and say, well, no, I wasn't a fan. It's okay. It's okay. Even non-fans alike pay or paid their respects. Um, but so that's just how it goes. All right. So, but once again, rest in power to those individuals who lost their lives. Okay. Next in the news that a lot of people are talking about, and I was surprised that some people didn't even know anything about this, and those are the individuals who aren't on social media a lot, or aren't on social media at all, and who don't watch or listen or pay attention to the news. But now let's talk about the SARS, not the SARS virus, but the coronavirus that began in Wuhan, China. And Wuhan, China is located in the eastern part of China. So we've had some Americans that were visiting their particular country over there, and they came back and they showed symptoms of having the coronavirus. So I think there's a case in Chicago, there's a case in uh, LA, Los Angeles, there's a case in, well, I want to say New York, but I could be wrong on that one. But those people have been or are being treated, and I believe they are also quarantined. So there's also been um, a video circulating on Facebook, and I know they said, well, you can't believe everything that you see on Facebook, and that is 100% absolutely true. So that's why you have to do some research and do your homework. And so that's exactly what I did. But before I get into that, it was a video where um, the man was showing on the can of Lysol spray where it said it can help stop or prevent um, the SARS coronavirus. So let's take a look at the difference between SARS coronavirus and this most recent coronavirus that happened within these last few weeks. So with the SARS coronavirus, SARS is severe acute respiratory syndrome. That's what that stands for. And so basically, it appeared in 2002 in China. So it seems like all of these diseases are coming in from China, or starting in China and spreading abroad. And it spread, this particular disease in 2002, the SARS coronavirus, spread worldwide in 2002 very quickly. But at the same time, as fast as it spread it was quickly contained. So, and it was so they're saying that the SARS virus can be transmitted through droplets that enter the air through someone coughing, sneezing, or talking. Um, and in short, this particular disease or this sickness or this coronavirus, the SARS coronavirus, lasts for a few days or a few weeks. But this most recent coronavirus started in Wuhan, China, and this disease is also known as zoonosis. Please forgive me if I am mispronouncing this word or if I'm saying it wrong, but it's zoonosis. It's ZOONOSES. And what that means is that animals contract this disease and it spread to other animals. And then if these people eat or partake in a meal with any of these animals that have this coronavirus, then they too become contagious. Um, Sorry. So this particular coronavirus, this new coronavirus, scientists are calling it the 2019 N capital C O capital V. But that's neither here nor there. But that's what scientists refer to it as, and and let's try it. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Okay. And it started in late December of 2019, but I just most recently heard about it in January, last month. I don't know why I'm still thinking it's January. This is February 1st. But anyway, so it started in late 2000, December of 2019. And since it is transmitted or it's a zoonosis, and we know that a lot of people in China eat animals, and they said that it started at a seafood and animal market in China where they had these animals, and I saw circulating on social media a lady eating bat soup, and they're thinking that that may have caused um, or that could have started the spread because the bats could have been infected. And I also saw an Asian gentleman, and this is very gross, but I'm going to share it anyway because maybe you all have seen where this was circulating around social media as well, where this guy, Asian guy, was eating a live rat. He bit off its head and he was chewing it, so that yeah, that's kind of gross. And I hope you aren't eating while you have listened to that, or if you got even gotten this far within the video. But they said that the common symptoms are cough, fever, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea are some of the causes. So, but if you sorry guys, but if you have any of these symptoms right now, if you know someone with these symptoms, that doesn't necessarily mean that they are sick or that they have contracted the coronavirus. All right. So now getting back to the video that was circulating on social media, one of my cousins sent me this video about the Lysol spray can. And now, when I purchased this Lysol can, way before this coronavirus outbreak, right? So they said that this helps prevent the um, coronavirus germs. And I said, I'm looking at this video. I said, you know what? I have a can of Lysol spray. I'm going to check this out right now and see on the back. You can't really see it because it's fine print. So what I did, I took a picture of it, and I'm gonna blow it up here, make it bigger so that you can see it. It helps to prevent against SARS coronavirus. And remember, the SARS coronavirus is the severe acute respiratory syndrome. So if you can see that right there, it says SARS coronavirus. You can see it. And so, yes, sure enough and true indeed, Lysol helps to prevent the severe acute respiratory syndrome of the coronavirus. Now, with this most recent coronavirus, would that help? Not sure, but it is a possibility that it could. So that's just one of the videos that are circulating around about the coronavirus and helping to stop the spread of the coronavirus. But it's a particular strand. I think that the Lysol spray helps to cut down on particular strands of the coronavirus. And so now it's not like we know enough about the coronavirus to really say that Lysol spray can help cut down on the disease or not. But like those are the main things that have been going on and the main topics that have been going on lately, current event wise. And I'm quite sure, hey, it's just the first day of February. So I'm quite sure that there are going to be other things going on in the news and happening. And a lot of my brothers and sisters feel as though these are things to keep us distracted, because behind closed doors, those that are in power are, cooking up something else. Like they're getting ready to do something else, or they're getting ready to do something major. But all I can say is stay educated, keep your eyes and ears open, and just pay attention to your surroundings and the things that are going on, so that we can talk and speak intelligently on these things. And even some people feel as though with the Kobe situation, they feel that the powers that be, or it was an Illuminati hit, it was a sacrifice. But you have both ends of the spectrum. One side, they believe that there's a lot more to it behind what we're just knowing about or what we're seeing. And then on the other side, they're saying, oh, he was a sacrifice. And then you have people like me who are in the middle, who just know that, hey, it could be either or. It could have been something pertaining to a sacrifice. It could have been just an accident. I don't know, and we may never know. So we're just going on speculation right now. But they said it'll be about 12 to 18 months, I believe. They said before they can give a clear, concise information on exactly what happened and exactly what was what. And I read today, and this touched my heart. It was so sad. They were saying that when they found Kobe Bryant's body, he was hugging his daughter. And like once again, tangible proof, physical proof. We don't know. This is just something that I saw circulating on social media, and if it is true, then that is truly heartbreaking. All right, so that's pretty much the topics or the current event topics that are going on right now on the two major things. I'm quite sure that something else is going to pop up because there's always something else happening. There's always something else that's going on. And so we have things that, we can discuss and we can talk about. Um, so, coming back uh, sometime today with another video. And we're going to be speaking on and talking about the paranormal, and I'm going to be giving you some examples of that as well. So stay tuned. Peace, love, blessings, and good vibes. Until next time, thank you for taking the time out to check me out. All right, peace.